Pittsburgh Steelers edge rusher TJ Watt just got the biggest contract in NFL history for a non-quarterback, or so you think. But the details in his contract aren't exactly what you thought, because they benefit the Pittsburgh Steelers greatly. So, in this video, I'm going to break down the entire details of TJ Watt's contract and what the Steelers actually gave him. But first, before I get more into it, however, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news and updates. Also like this video. Now, let's get right back into it. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers reportedly agreed to terms on a 3-year, $123 million contract extension with outside linebacker TJ Watt on Thursday. And now that the full details to that have surfaced, let's look at it. But yes, it's true. For starters, TJ Watt is the richest player for a non-quarterback in terms of the contract he agreed with. But the little details within his contract allow it to benefit the Steelers in a good way in terms of how they broke it down. So, to start off, TJ Watt's signing bonus for his extension is $40 million. His fully guaranteed new base salary for 2025 is just $4 million. So this results in Watt's 2025 salary cap charge being only $23.368 million, which is down from the $30 million that he would have been owed. So the Pittsburgh Steelers cleared some cap space for this season to go out and make some moves and go out and sign some other guys or make some other trades and add to this team to try to make the playoffs, try to win a Super Bowl, and go all out for the season. So the Steelers reduce his cap charge for this season, which benefits them and is obviously a good thing for this team. So, secondly, Watt's extension includes fully guaranteed base salaries in 2026 and 2027, and this is $32 million each in those seasons. So, his salary cap charge for both of those years is $42 million. And for 2028, the final year of TJ Watt's deal, Watt has a non-guaranteed base salary of $21.05 million. He is also due a non-guarantee March roster bonus in 2028 of $15 million. This results in his 2028 cap charge being $46.05 million. So, what does this mean? Well, just say TJ Watt, he stinks it up for 2 seasons. This allows the Pittsburgh Steelers to get out of his contract in his 3rd year, which obviously benefits the Steelers. Now, do I think that TJ Watt will stink it up? No. But is there a possibility of something happening, an injury happening, and then the Steelers releasing and cutting TJ Watt? Yes, of course. You have to look at all possibilities. And that's why this little detail in his contract obviously benefits the Steelers, because it's a non-guaranteed bonus, and then the Steelers can save that much money. But hopefully all goes well with TJ Watt. He obviously earned this contract through his play in his previous years, and hopefully he could continue that. Because obviously you don't want nothing to go wrong. You don't want him to get cut. You don't want all that. But this little detail obviously does benefit the Steelers, and it was thrown in there. You don't ever think, want, or expect it to be used, but it has been used for other teams with their star players in the past. So hopefully TJ Watt is not one of them. Now, moving over to another detail in TJ Watt's contract. As far as new cash flow related to Watt's contract, in 2025, that amount is $22.95 million, as he had $21.05 million remaining on his previous contract. For 2026, the first new year of the deal, the new money cash flow is $54.95 million. And in the second year of the contract, 2027, TJ Watt's cash flow is $86.95 million. The total new money cash flow through the end of the deal is $123 million. So, when the old money for Watt is considered, the total cash flow for Watt from 2025 to 2028 is $44 million, $76 million, $108 million, and $144 million respectively. And as it was previously reported, the first 3 years, 2025 to 2027, are fully guaranteed. Watt's new money average is $41 million, and that is what makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. So basically for TJ Watt, he'll be around for another 4 years. The 1 year he has left on his contract right now, and the 3 years the Pittsburgh Steelers signed him for. So they kind of readjusted his contract and make it guaranteed for the first 3 years, which is obviously taking in his current deal. So those were the full breakdown of TJ Watt's contract, but obviously TJ Watt got what he wanted because he wouldn't have held out, he wouldn't have not signed, not participated in practice, and then just signed a contract randomly if he wasn't going to get what he wanted. So this deal was completely fine by him. But these are just the little details in his contract, which obviously help benefit the Steelers also, because it brings down the cap charge per season and then boosts it up in the years that the cap will raise in the NFL all around. And it also allows the Pittsburgh Steelers some non-guarantees in the final year, which allow them to maybe make a move and maybe have an idea of if that contract is what he's worth still. So that's how it benefits the Steelers, but obviously it still benefits TJ Watt because TJ Watt's current deal, in which he made $121 million over 4 years per what it was reported, he's making $123 million over just 3 years. So he's making more money in a 3-year span for his current deal than he did in 4 years of his past deal. So TJ Watt, this obviously benefits him, and he gets what he wanted, but also helps the Pittsburgh Steelers as well build a solid team around TJ Watt. Because usually when you go out and you sign a person to a big contract, it takes a lot of cap space and doesn't allow you to build the team that you want to build because that one player is taking up so much. But because of the way the Pittsburgh Steelers have structured it, it allows them to go out and still make a few more moves here. Maybe get a free safety, maybe add a wide receiver, maybe add some other players via trade or free agency or whatever, or maybe at the trade deadline, make a move. It allows the Pittsburgh Steelers cap space to go out and still do so. So it's not taking up that much, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have cleared a way how to make that happen. And a lot of it is because of Omar Khan, because if you remember, Omar Khan was the Pittsburgh Steelers cap guy before he was general manager. So when he goes out and he's dealing with these guys in free agency and looking for contract extensions, he's able to negotiate a contract in a way that still benefits the team because he knows how the cap works because he's done that in the past. So Omar Khan is really smart in that area, and that's what he was doing before he was general manager, and that's why he's able to get a deal done here that still benefits TJ Watt greatly, but also benefits the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. And just all in all, this contract is just really good for a Pittsburgh Steelers fan perspective, team perspective, everything like that. Because TJ Watt is the heart and soul of this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. And not only defense, team as well. When he's on the field, they win games. When he's off the field, they lose games. And TJ Watt has been that difference maker, that defense for the year, and the guy that gives the team hope when things aren't going really good. And he makes them go really good instead. So TJ Watt has been that guy, and he's earned this contract through his play. So it's nice to see the Pittsburgh Steelers front office and just the team in general reward a guy who has gave his all to this organization. He could have been a guy who quit on his team after not winning playoff games in his career. But no, he hasn't spoken out against it like Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. No, he stuck true to the Pittsburgh Steelers, black and yellow, black and gold, and he's been a true Pittsburgh Steeler and stuck to his word of representing this team. So TJ Watt, he has never been a complainer. He's never been a bad person. He's been a good guy and a hard worker. And that pays off here with what he has gotten. And also, if you're worried about him holding out and missing a lot of practices, well, last time he held out, he put up 22.5 sacks, leading the league and tying the record. So this season, hopefully he's able to get back to what he was doing, and he gets back to being that best outside linebacker, best defense player in the league. So TJ Watt, he gets his contract, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on this deal and him being the highest non-quarterback in NFL history in terms of what he's being paid. Do you think he deserves it? Do you not think he deserves it? Do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers are paying for something someone did in the past and he won't exceed expectations for his contract in terms of the future? Or do you believe he deserves it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Me personally, he's the best player on defense. He makes the biggest difference, so I believe it's well worth it. But also, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news, updates, highlights, analysis reports. Everything surrounding this team, I've covered it. And it doesn't matter what it is. Rumors, news, it will be covered on this channel. This is the best spot for everything Pittsburgh Steelers football. And training camp is literally next week. And all the highlights and all the sneak previews into practice will be covered on this channel, from 11-on-11s, 1-on-1s, everything like that. You can't find it anywhere else, but it will be on this channel with all highlights and analysis. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of the video, which not a lot of people do because it's a cap video and people don't really are that interested in it, make sure you drop a 90 down in the comments below so I know that you made it. And until the next video, I'll see you guys all later. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace.